Long time no see, guys. How you doing? Before we start the video, I'm just gonna editing Nia, speed this bit up, please. Alrighty, now we can get on with the video. Hi everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your favorite singing queen, and today I'm going to be doing a different video. I'm not going to be doing a reaction video or anything. Today I'm going to be doing a story time. So I didn't get like any requests or anything for a story time, but I got nothing. But I did get, what am I saying I got? But I decided that I'm going to do a my bad, I forgot, hold up. I'm gonna do a story time on how I met my friends and how I not met my girlfriend, because like that's kind of like a part of the how I met my friends, but how like I act out my girlfriend, because see, I made the first move because I'm so Sigma.
Street. I'm everywhere, I'm so Julia.
Anyways, let's get on with the story time. Okie dokie Loki.
Okie dokie Loki. Okie dokie Loki. Okie dokie Loki. Okie dokie Loki. Okie dokie. Okie dokie Loki.
So, the first story time is going to be how I met my friends. So, let's go. I don't even know like what month it was, but it was in 2025. It was probably like near like the middle or like maybe like early years of year 7, and I was just, well, my previous friends, they weren't really like talking to me, kind of like ignoring me when I tried to like put my idea forward or something, and so like they didn't really talk to me, and then I kind of felt left out, so I was like, oh, well, that's great. And then I was walking out from lunch hall onto the tennis courts, and okay. Hold on. Thanks. So fast forward to when I'm in my band club. The first lesson that I had, it was just me and Sir. I was pretty calm then, calm little Nia. And then more people came along. I think we had Okay, you know what? Let's use code names. I'm gonna use code names except for my girlfriend. So we had, let's call him Joe. So we had Joe on the drums. On the keyboard we had Oscar. So Joe on the drums, Oscar on the keyboards, me on the guitar, Nia on the guitar, and Skylar singing, because Skylar goes by a different name now, so I'm just gonna use that name, Skylar. And then I think that was, how could I forget, Chloe on the bass. And so we were all doing our thing, and then one day I'm walking back and I see Chloe walking onto the tennis courts, and I'm like, hey, are you Chloe from band? And she's like, yeah, oh my god, hi. Yeah, hi. And then I'm not gonna use code names for my friends except for this one dude. And then I go over to them. No, wait, hold on. So I just had to get my act together. I go over to like the little, hold on. Sorry guys, I keep on like malfunctioning. It's probably because it's a Friday, it's the end of the week, But then she's like, hey, do you want to come over and sit with us? And I'm like, oh yeah, sure. And so I go over to that little corner, and then that's when I meet the rest of the gang. That's when I meet Shyla, Indy, Mason, and we're gonna call him Richard. I'm not sure if I'm missing out another person, but in that little corner it was Indy, Chloe, Mason, Shyla, Richard, and me. So it was just the 6 of us. And we were chilling, playing tic-tac-toe and, you know, getting to know each other and stuff. And this is where I kind of get into a story of how I developed my crush on Chloe. So, you know, we were talking, chatting, yada, yada, yada. And then, I'm like, I have a gay card. Okay, guys, don't judge me. Okay, I was like, when I had bought a lesbian card on Shein, and I had it in my wallet. And, like, you know, as a little joke, I don't think I have it anymore. I think I, threw it out because I was like, holy cringe. But, I had a little lesbian card, you know, in my wallet, and I was like, how funny would it be if I just pull this out? Let's hope they're not homophobic. And so, I pull out the lesbian card, and I'm like, oh, I have a lesbian card, haha. And then, all of a sudden, Chloe's like, oh my god, me too. Sorry, guys, editing Nia here. I just wanted to clarify, by, Chloe saying me too, it's not that she had a gay card, it's that, it's that she, she was lesbian too. Not that she had a gay card. She did not have a gay card. But it's she was lesbian too. So I just wanted to clarify that. Anyways, back to boring on Nia recording. I'm like, yes. And then, you know, as we, get to know each other, I'm like, you know, she's pretty cute, you know. You know, she little baddie. And I was like, you know, that's what I was thinking. Hold on, let me clean my mirror real quick. This is getting on my nerves. Look how dirty this thing is. Oh my god. We're gonna continue me telling the story while I clean this. Yeah, I was like, you know, Shawty looking a little cute and stuff. And, you know, I was like, wait a second, am I simping over Chloe right now? And then, yep, that's how the crush began. And now we're gonna move on to how I... By the way, this is not toner, it's water. Oh! Now we're gonna move on to the story of how I made my first move on Chloe and how I kind of got us dating. So it was coming up to Valentine's Day, and basically the whole entire friend group, knew about me liking Chloe, except for Chloe. I was like, you know, let me be a little romantica. And, you know, give her a little Valentine's Day gift. And in that Valentine's Day gift, it actually had, a letter. And it was oh, happy Valentine's Day. You know, I like you. And I want us to date. It was, way more detailed than that. But I can't really remember what I wrote. And then I put it in there. There was a little Teddy toast thing that said... You know, it had a heart, and it probably said I love you or something. And then there was some sweets in there, I believe. I don't know if I put chocolates in there. I can't really remember, what exactly I put. But I put some good stuff in there. And, you know, it was the next day, and I was carrying around this Valentine's Day gift thing. And they were like, oh, Nia, is it, your birthday? What is this? And then, sorry, this squeaking is really annoying. And then I was like, no, it's it's a gift for someone. And then they're like, oh, okay. And then, I think it was lunch rolls around. And then, I'm like, Chloe, I have something for you. And so I give it to her. And then I say, oh, sorry, malfunction there. And then I say, Jesus Christ. And then I say, oh, yeah, I have a gift for you, open it when you get home. And she's like, oh, okay. And so, yep, the whole day goes by, and I'm like, I'm like quaking in my boots. I was so scared. I was like, what if she rejects me and stuff like that? But then she goes to her cousin slash friend. Her cousin, my friend's house, Charlotte's house. And then she's there with her little sister. And they're like, and then Charlotte's like, let's open that bag that Nia gave you. And so they open the bag, you know, they get all the treats and stuff, and she gets my letter. And then I'm walking home. I think it was like some girls from my year. I don't know if like I can use their names, so we're gonna give some code names. So it was Diana and Sarah. Let's just go. I was there walking, and then I see these kids in my year that went to my primary school, Diana and Sarah, and then we're talking, you know, yappa, and then I get a text, and I'm like, oh, it's Chloe. And she gets back to me, and she's like, you know what, I would really like to date. And I'm like, I just hit the jackpot. Hey, I just hit the jackpot. And then I say, oh my god, guys, my crush just texted me back and said, I like you too. And then, yeah, that's basically like the story of how I got together with my girlfriend and how I met my friends. And then there are some more friends that came along the way. We have, I don't know if I can use her name, but we'll just call we'll just use her nickname, Flick. And then Daisy, I'll just use their names, Flick, Daisy, and then Ella and Amelia. They're like some, I don't want to sound rude, but they're like extras. Like, no, I'm sounding so rude right now, but like, they just came along, and then they joined our friend group, and yeah, that's like our big friend group. We got Mason, Indy, Shyla, Chloe, me, Amelia, Flick, Daisy, and Ella. So it's just the 8 of us, and now we can go on the field, so it's just the 8 of us on the field. But yeah, that's like the story of how I met my friends and my girlfriend, and how I made my move on my girlfriend. But yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. If you're still here, I props you to that, because this video is not really a good video. It's a bit boring. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe if you want to, guys. If my friends are watching this video, I hope you guys like the way I depicted you. But oh yeah, I forgot about Richard, his code name. If you're wondering why Richard isn't in the friend group, something, I don't know, they told me what happened, but I'm not gonna put it on the internet, but something happened with him, and then now he's not in the friend group anymore. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. Bye, my lovelies.